Hey Zoo family, we're beat. It's the end of the school year, and we feel like we're gonna be not sprinting past the finish line, but crawling, army crawling, sweating, tears, projects, so many projects. When we did homeschool, we tried to like help the school year just end with, not with a bang, but just a slow whimper. It would get easier and easier, and we just kind of ended in peace. You know, there was reviews and tests and stuff, but not the most major projects you had all year long on which like a huge percentage of your grade is hanging in the balance. The amount of stress it puts on the family at the end of the year when we're just trying to like finish strong, especially our first year, it's tough. Would you like to cry? No. It's not even really him. It's Caleb is the big one. Caleb has so many projects that he's trying to finish here at the end of the year. We're actually going to show you one that he's working on, and some other things that we want to share with you, some questions that we've been getting in the comments we want to reply to. Just it's kind of just a long day, and we're here at the end of the day just chilling in the living room watching TV together. I'll tickle you if you put your arm up. I'll tickle you even if you don't put your arm up. What is this?
This is Bob.
What is Bob?
His nickname's Togedemaru.
What? Bob the what?
Bob the Togedemaru robot.
I don't even know what that means.
Chinese
Is it okay?
robot.
It's a Chinese robot?
Yeah.
He's made in China?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you make him though?
Yeah.
That didn't, I guess it's kind of made in America. Caleb had to make a robot, and it's pretty legit. It's pretty cool. It's made out of tin foil and water bottles, and he's a recycling robot? What is he now?
Yes. He uses 4 types of energy. Kinetic, hydro, see the wrapper? Solar.
Oh.
I pretend that that's solar panels. And then you know how solar converts to electric?
Uh-huh.
Power our house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, electric and water.
Interesting.
And then it powers all day. And
I thought he was supposed to be like a recycling robot. Was that not part of the requirements?
Well, now that
picks
the
up
project's
trash.
over, Caleb made him into whatever he wanted to.
Oh, so he doesn't have to be a
It still
recycling.
picks up trash. That's what I'm here's for.
Oh, he picks up trash, and he converts different types of energy to electricity. So,
Into energy to make.
is he a
them-
distant cousin of R2-D2? Are they related at all?
This is R2-D2's cousin.
Cousin, like third cousin once removed. R2-D2's third cousin once removed.
The last robot would have been R2-D2's nephew's cousin.
College roommate. We started building another one, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the
But that
concept
didn't
was
turn
too
out so
complicated, and this concept really worked. So there he
don't,
is.
Don't hurt him or else he'll be on sad mode.
Uh-oh. Is that like crying? Is that tears? Those are tears?
I wasn't gonna. These were actually going to be the real eyes until it started dropping while
Okay.
we were taking naps.
And you have 2 projects due here at the end of the year?
the wax museum project. That's multiple things, and
And
this
this.
little guy. This is just one.
Caleb is not done with this. He printed all this stuff out. Actually, I see you did cut most of it out. It's on the author Jeff Kinney, right? And he wrote what, Caleb?
He wrote Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's right. And some other stuff, right?
This
and
lame
he's like,
kid
yeah, this lame-o. That's the whole point, right? He's a wimpy
gets
kid.
pushed around by his brother.
Yeah, that's.
his
Is that him?
brother.
That's him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
This is actually Greg Heffley, not Jeff Kinney.
oh, okay. But you had to research Jeff Kinney, right?
Yes.
And you have to kind of dress up as him and do a presentation as him.
Just wear a dress shirt.
That will all get glued down to the poster board there at some point here. And that's Caleb's year. All these projects. Projects.
This is just
A part
one
of it,
them.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
there
other parts to
way
it.
more, like
Yeah, you had to do papers, right?
yes, accomplishments, facts, life story, which is adding
Like-
facts and accomplishments together and turning them into an essay, which I already did that. And I have to do a speech.
Bibliography?
Could you spell it?
Bibliography.
Yes.
It's good that you're learning to do projects like this. They're going to get more and more complicated, so pretty cool. And what's happening for you next week? Graduation practice is tomorrow, and you graduate next week. Isn't that crazy? Everyone's clapping in the room. You graduate! Yay! Timmy gets so shy. He doesn't want anyone clapping for him or being like, yay for Timmy! He gets so shy at his accomplishments. But it's awesome. You graduate next week. Unfortunately, it breaks my heart, but I'm gonna miss it. I'm not gonna be at graduation. Mommy's gonna film it, Mommy's gonna vlog it, so I'll get to edit it and see it. I go to school next week. Crazy thing is, as all these projects are happening and everyone's ramping up for the last week of school, I'm gonna miss the last week while I'm away at PhD seminars in North Carolina. It's that time again already. It feels like I was just up there. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go up there for 1 week. Melanie's gonna stay here and go through the last week of school with the kids. And then at the end of that week, she's gonna come up to North Carolina and we'll all be together for a week in North Carolina. So you remember, if you've been watching our channel for a while, you know what it was like for us to travel to North Carolina for my classes, and you get to stay in the campus housing and all that fun stuff. So it'll be fun. And then you'll get to follow me up to North Carolina, and you'll get to follow along as the kids have their last week of school, including graduation for Timmy! Yay! Okay, and Logan, you have some stuff coming up next week. What's going on with you for your last week of school?
Craft day.
A craft day. They're doing all sorts of crafts, like craft centers, like kind of like stations, maybe that sort of thing. We only have a little bit of information, but we do know that it's a big craft day they have coming up next week. And then what's happening right at the end of school, like the last day or something like that?
Pizza party.
A pizza party. Did your class earn it? How did it happen?
No, we just got it.
That's nice that your teacher's doing that, setting that up for you guys. So a pizza party, that's pretty cool. Pretty neato to end the year off that way. So cool. Sounds like you'll have a busy week, won't you? You gonna be good for Mom while I'm gone? Mm-hmm. I like to hear that. And then this little lady, she already had a project that you turned in already, right?
Yep.
And what was it on?
It was on history America.
American history?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was the one where you had to draw the picture of the Statue of Liberty and stuff, right? It was cool. There were different monuments. I think it was the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, the White House, and a congressional building of the Supreme Court building. That's right. They had to know certain words and define certain words that had to do with like liberty and freedom and hope and all those types of things. And so you already turned that in. Do you know your grade?
No.
No, you don't know yet. Okay. And then next week, how are they ending the year off?
We're at last day of school. We're having game. I think we're having a game day.
A game day? Like board games and stuff? Card games and board games and things like that?
I think.
That's cool. I can remember doing that in elementary school. We all actually brought in a game. Do you have to bring a game in?
Mm-mm.
No, they're going to have the games there?
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad you're going to end the year off with some fun. Logan, what are you doing? The kids are going to go to bed now. It's actually pretty late. Like I said, it was a long day and the day got away from us, but we wanted to just put a video out and tell you some cool things that are happening. Mommy and I are going to share some information with you. We've had a bunch of comments about a recent video we did asking some questions, and we're going to answer those. But before Mommy and I jump on to the vlog alone, we wanted to send the kids off and say goodnight. Good night, kids.
Good night.
Okay, fun fact before we start. The last box of contacts that I had, like, totally disintegrated within days. So I had to order new. So you'll be seeing me in glasses for a long time.
I was like, this is random. There were no questions in the comments about Melanie's glasses or contacts. The questions we did get, however, we got emails, we received private messages, we received comments, all asking us, what are the things you took? What are the supplements you took to get pregnant? And first of all, God was in control of getting us pregnant. Like, we want to reiterate that. And we made that super clear in the last video. And sometimes God puts things, though, on earth. And if you do your research, talk to the right people, you find out he has made it, like, abundantly easy for certain things to happen if you take care of yourself. And if all of our foods contained all the right things, you wouldn't have to take any supplements, right? But anyways, we did want to share with you the supplements that we did take. We want to start with a disclaimer. You need to seek a doctor more than you need to find out what these two random people on the internet did. What we did was we went to the health food store, our local health food store, and the people there are extremely knowledgeable about chemistry, body chemistry, biology, physiology, and how different vitamins and minerals relate to different body functions. Like if you have a bad liver or you have kidney problems, they know all the natural supplements that can promote body health. So all Melanie did was walk in there and not say, you know, we have a major problem on our hands. She just said, you know, we're trying to conceive.
Fertility.
How can we boost fertility? So there's 3 products they gave us, and before we even show them to you, we want to give you a disclaimer. You shouldn't take these. You need to talk to a doctor, or you need to go to your local health food store. Don't just take our word for it, because we don't know what we're talking about. We literally just did some research on our own, the same kind of stuff you can do. You need to figure out what's right for you. Do your own research before you just listen to us. So this is just what we did. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you.
Also, we did the cheapest possible things that could help.
That's true.
So know that. She gave me a list of, I would say, 50 supplements that we could try, and I just randomly picked the cheapest ones.
Right, we started
one for him,
cheap.
One for me, and one for both of us.
There was some stuff on there that was hundreds of dollars. Melanie was like, what was that stuff?
Antler velvet.
Antler velvet. Like, deer antler velvet. I'm like, what is that? She's like, I don't know, but it cost $250. We were not desperate though at that time. We were just looking for a little boost, or just, you know, asking for advice. We didn't even know if they would actually recommend an actual product to us. Turns out they did. So product number 1, Fulvic Minerals. This is pure Himalayan Shilajit. That one's for the guys. It promotes sperm count and motility. There's been studies to show it can actually benefit you in many ways, but one of the ways is male fertility. Product number 2, Vitex. This is for the women, and that one's for the ladies. And what does that have to do with?
So it regulates your cycle and creates your hormone balance in your body. If you ask different people, they'll tell you different dosage. I started off with 1 a day.
We basically followed what the minimum was on the bottle.
Yes, the minimum of everything. That's basically what we did.
Yeah. And the third product is something we both took.
Yes.
A full range amino acid chelate. And that one I think is just meant to overcome mineral deficiencies that we all tend to have.
We had different options of the minerals. She wanted to do a trace mineral, but neither of us would take a liquid really well that tastes like grass.
Oh, those are nasty.
So gross.
So there's just so many supplements you can take, so many things.
So we
you can
decided to go pill form.
Yeah. So there are so many avenues you can go just to boost your overall fertility. You can get into some really wacky and zany things, but we figured we would just start with what we knew was well tested, shown over time to be really beneficial. You can find abundant articles showing the benefits of all these things, and honestly, those are things that we would take even if we weren't trying to have a baby. They're good products that actually, one of them, I think it's the first one I shared with you, the Fulvic Minerals. It's related to immunity health and something to do with benefiting some of your organs, the function of some of your organs, I think is what the article I found showed. So take it for what it's worth. That's what we took. Do your own research. Talk to your doctor. Again, disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. We are not doctors. I am a doctor, but not in the medical field. So do not listen to us without consulting your doctor, doing your own research. And I can't say that enough. If you're out there and you've been trying to get pregnant, we know that there's some of you who have been trying to get pregnant for 30 times longer than we tried. And we weren't trying to be insensitive by saying it sucks that it took us 5 months. We only begin to feel the very beginning of what we know really begins to plague people for a very long time. So know that for those of you who are trying to get pregnant and haven't been able to, we've seen you in the comments. We are praying for you. Absolutely. And we're committed to continue praying for you, and we'd love to go on the journey with you. We'll be praying that you find what works for you, and we hope that you're actually going to the Lord with this and trusting Him to create life, because He's the creator of all life, and we'll be praying with you through the process. So that's it for today's video. We love you guys. We hope you like, subscribe, comment, and share, and all that fun stuff, and we'll see you tomorrow.